green. That is your team, white and yellow, icing for the Chelmsford Braves.
Time then for the under-14s second semi-final. Who will join the Leeds Junior Knights? Is it going to be the Chelmsford Braves, or is it going to be the Nottingham Lions? Chelmsford in the white and yellow, shooting right to left, and Nottingham in the black with yellow trim, shooting left to right. Starting netminder for Nottingham is number 5, Finley Elliott. For Chelmsford, it looks to be number 64, Isaac Jenkins. foot shot down. We're off then for our 4th game of the day. And it is the 2nd seed in the south versus the 2nd seed in the north. And Chelmsford already trying to get a good move going down. Cross on that far side. It's cleared out the zone and picked back up by Chelmsford. It's Alfie Morehouse. He gets shut down. Some top players on the side. Both have juniors that played at Quebec this year in the International Pee Wee tournament. Most notably, the man on the puck right now, Mason Newman, one of the top goal scorers in the England vs Scotland tournament in December. Former captain Jaden Thomas of the Quebec junior team in 2024. Quebec team that won the Double B tournament there in the French part of Canada. Sent in by Tom Heyman. He'll give chase and wins the puck. He's got to beat Ralph Champion at the boards. His Chelmsford under-14 side was here last year too. Missing a massive component though of last year's success. There was knocked out in the semi-finals, but certainly had chances to win their game. Sorry, lost in the final to Leeds. Ruben Terry, a big part of their team, gone, plays AAA hockey in North America now. It's a big loss. As Chelmsford ice for puck. Nottingham, you'd think would be the favourites. Both teams have played the same amount of games. Nottingham 13 wins, 3 losses. Compared to Chelmsford's 13 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. Nottingham scoring more and conceding less. And in a stronger division as well. Consists of the likes of Solihull, Slough. Solihull, Kingston, and Leeds. Probably top 4 teams. A space out for Tivoli Mackenzie. He'll wrist it in just wide of the net. Nottingham's first chance is Mason Newman with a big hit. Can't sit the man down. He'll still try. Goes for the second one. The puck doesn't turn over though to the Midland side. Kazakhs chases. Seems Kazakhs to get it out of the zone. He'll cruise it in over the blue line, tries entering it through, but Mason Newman in the right place at the right time to tidy it up. Cleared away by Tivoli Mackenzie, and now Travis Fay lurking in the back. Travis Fay, 1-0, early on into the game. Save made by Isaac Jenkins. And one of the showcase stars, Travis Fay. Great defensive work by Tivoli Mackenzie to start that play rolling.
Number 64, all you hear is Isaac Jenkins.
Nottingham wanting to put the pressure on early and keep it rolling. Charlie Butler on the forecheck. There's a 2-man trap offside. Go Nottingham will be cleared out and pushed down by Rocco Leone. With a penalty coming up against Nottingham, I believe. Slashing call. First power play of the game then going to Chelmsford Braves as into the box is Charlie Butler. In from range, oh, it's off the blocker and in. Chelmsford, it didn't take long. And Alfie Morehouse gets the scoring underway in our 4th game of the day. And the Chelmsford bench on that one. A snipe from the blue line, a mishandle by Finn Elliott. And the Essex-based side has the first lead of the game. Thomas gets hit hard off the puck, trying to come back quickly in Nottingham. They scramble over who's going to get the puck, and they'll eventually get someone onto it who gets shoved down. Jaden Thomas one time, and it's loose for Travis, but he's got to bury it, he misses off the helmet. Well recovered there by Isaac Jenkins as he then leads a taunt on the Nottingham defenseman. Mason Newman closing it through, it's loose. Jenkins will hold on to it, and then Blythe. Leone tries to get in the heads.
Chelmsford Braves goal number 1, goal, scored by 6, Arthur Morehouse. Assisted in 29, Rocco Valentino.
Face off, it's chased down by Thomas. Chelmsford able to get it out of their zone. Is passed out wide and we forced towards the boards by Harley Morgan of Nottingham. Turned back over towards the Lions. Picked up by Champion. Trying to play it out in front quickly was Chelmsford. It's going to turn back the other way. And here comes Tavoli McKenzie, shooting from range. His own rebound off the backboards, out in front, one-timer from Charlie Butler, cutting right across for Payne. And picked up by Tom Heyman. Fresh legs out for both. Towards Bromwell, McKenzie collects it loosely off of the back of him. Picked back up by Morehouse and a decade offside. Mason Noon a little frustrated about something there. All coming together afterwards. Chelmsford off to the races early on then. Both sides should be fairly even. Here's Martin with a chance and he's beaten the netliner again. And Chelmsford strike twice in 5 minutes. Martin's slammed it home. Jaden Martin, the 14-year-olds beat Finn Elliott again. Finn Elliott does not flinch a muscle, and Nottingham are going to have to quickly look to the drawing board for a response. Out towards Dawson, that's picked up low and he will take a tumble, and now the other way comes Bone for Chelmsford. He gets closed down, tied up through the slot. Back the other way comes Orlovsky. Coming together with Bone and Nottingham on the change. It's going to be a race to beat Rocco Leone there. Butler will get there first. They need to try and settle things down and start connecting as a team here, Nottingham. The individual talents isn't going to be enough. Kitiev's shot just goes wide. And then to be cleared out by Wynne Thomas. Tom Heyman. Can't be kept in by Tavoli McKenzie off the bench. We'll give that up rather cheaply to Planton Kitievs. Kitievs, one of the members of the England-Quebec team, also prolific in showcase. And England versus Scotland. It's a great pass aimed towards Charlie Butler. It's going to be icing called. And Nottingham will have to keep their tired legs out there. hit there was Charlie Butler, couldn't connect with it, and it'll just be with Rocco Leone. He'll circle it into the zone. Pushing forward, it'll be swiped away by Tavola McKenzie, quickly given back, and that's just over the bar of Finn Elliott's goal. Back with Maxim's Kazaks. Now Dawson. Afterwards, and another race down. Charlie Butler's going to hope to get there first this time. It's not going to go for icing. Kazaks over the blue line for Chelmsford. He's got a space to shoot, and this time it'll be held onto by Finn Elliott. Now will start to ease his nerves and get him into this game halfway through this opening period. Orlovsky, long offside. He'll get called back as Nottingham trying to go on the other way. Thomas. Orlovsky wants it down the middle. Thomas carries it out from his own zone. Is trying to go all the way onside. Chelmsford protest, but it will play on. That'll be chipped down, and lurking in the back is Frankie Brumwell. He's picked the puck up for Chelmsford. And that's swiped off him, and Nottingham just playing with the pace, taking off a little bit. Here's Mason Newman trying to drag it round through the legs. Fantastic accuracy on the shot from Mason Newman. Just reacting to it was Isaac Jenkins. Now Orlovsky, he gets sent down to the ice. And a player with no stick for Chelmsford. It's cleared out through the middle. Taylor will collect it loosely and back over towards Travis Fay. He'll give it towards Kazaks. Tom Heyman will chip it down and chase. Gets past Blythe and he'll be first to it. There's an option waiting in the middle, but they can't connect the pass round towards Ellis Thomas. Back with Brumwell for Chelmsford. 6 minutes to go in the period. Great pass across towards Ralph Champion. Clear, it's not going to go for icing. It's collected just over the Chelmsford blue line. The game's just settled down from the mad scramble that was the opening few minutes, although Charlie Butler is a player who likes to change that narrative. Tries to pick the pocket of one of the Chelmsford D-men, unable to do so. They'll get to it first time at the blue line with Tavola McKenzie. Now Travis Fay, who got the 1-on-0 chance that was saved by Jenkins early on. Now Champion. To the corner for Ellis Thomas. He's hit hard behind. McKenzie comes down low. Man waiting in the middle, can't connect as Ellis Thomas recovered. Nearly went full circle to the goal. Still a loose stick down on the ice as that bounces up, and it's going to be a race here as hurrying to it. It's the second goal scorer, Jaden Martin. He gets hit afterwards and there's a little whack on towards Harley Morgan. With Mason Newman. Off the boards, he just runs out of room. Played back in by Michael Bowen. game of turnovers through centre right. It will be settled down by McKenzie over on this near side. Turn back to Bone. He gets sent down big. Big hits from these youngsters. Now they go hard at the scrum in front of the penalty boxes. And the Chelmsford fans likes that one. Tom Heyman out in front, it's loose, they can't crash it home, they're trying. Full stretch out as Orlovsky gets a little nudge afterwards. But Chelmsford definitely enjoying that full scramble there by Jenkins, who has so far been perfect for Chelmsford in between the pipes. Out to the blue line, and we chipped in over into the half board over on this near side. Able to find a Chelmsford jersey though, will be with Isaac Dawson. We'll try and lift that towards the halfway line. Can't find a black and gold jersey. So now it's with Jaden Thomas. He gets whistled off the puck, recovers well. Just falls over the blue line, and Nottingham scramble again to get some hands safely onto it. Sent down, and Ryan Butler will hold on to it again around. Over the blue line. Twisted in from range and comfortably dealt with by Jenkins. But again, nothing so far looking to trouble him. 3 minutes to go in what's been a majority Chelmsford period. Well, that's going to be a penalty every day of the week as Rocco Leone gets brought down. Nottingham, with 2:55 to go, they're going to put a man in the box for all but 55 seconds of this opening period. It's their captain, Jaden Thomas, who goes into the box. There's a shot off in time as Orlovsky closed him down. Kazaks and Jaden Martin will now go over who's going to go to that for now. Martin will have some words with Orlovsky after hit through the neutral ice. Leone pushing forward, Rocco Leone in a dangerous position. Pushed aside by Finn Elliott. Back on to Hyde, a shot still there. Again off the leg pads, it pins away. Kazaks keeps it in the blue line. Nottingham struggling to clear it. Trying to go all the way around the houses. Chelmsford have an abundance of options, but they choose the wrong one. It's been cleared backwards, and Nottingham trying to get themselves a short-handed chance, but closed down. Was to Orlovsky. Oh, and picking a corner, Jaden Martin again. Finn Elliott has been beaten once more. Third time a similar shot's got past him. The Nottingham concede on the power play. mistake by Finn Elliott. That's Nottingham 3-0 down. Power play is over for Chelmsford. But an absolute snipe machine Jaden Martin's been so far. Charlie Butler trying to get it back into a 2-goal game. Nottingham needs something back at the end of this period, you'd think. As Ellis Thomas had just fallen asleep briefly. Trying to send it round, Tom Heyman can't connect. Picked behind the boards by Archie Collins. At the half boards, it is a Nottingham stick that wins it. Picked up there by Tom Heyman. He'll try push forward. There's a man waiting in the middle, out in front, but shot gets blocked. Second time chance for Jaden Thomas, doesn't connect. Be a race to keep this one over the blue line, and will do so with Jaden Thomas. Quick skating there, keeps the opportunity rolling. Chelmsford unable to clear it out, a hit from behind. And another Chelmsford power play coming up. Right after they've conceded on the PK, they'll have to face another one this time. It's Travis Fay going for cross-checking. Kept under the blue line by Kazakhs, fed through, pushed aside by Charlie Cade for the Nottingham netminder, his first save of the game. 30 seconds left in the period. They'll have about a minute 30 on the man advantage at the start of the second period, as with a penalty coming up. A slashing call against Nottingham again, I believe. So 5 on 3 for 20 seconds of the period, and actually about a minute 50, minute 40 in total. Kazakhs. Shot gets tipped away and Mason Newman hurries onto it. Kazakhs again. Short tangle, just nicks off the side netting, and the scramble out in front, it will clear the blue line, and that'll be it for the first period. But a confident 3-0 lead for Chelmsford. We're back in 3 minutes' time.
Nottingham yet to score. In place of tomorrow's national final against the Leeds Junior for Rams. Both teams take a short 2-minute break, and we will be back here in the second period in just 3 minutes' time. Second period about to get underway here at Sheffield. The Chelmsford Braves lead 3 goals. The Nottingham under-14s yet to score. Heading into the second period, are you here cheering on Nottingham? Or are you here cheering on the Chelmsford Braves?
5-on-3 hockey then for the next minute and 30-ish seconds. Oh, and he's picked the same corner again, Rocco Leone this time. We'll go back to 5-on-4. And Nottingham are falling apart very quickly here. So 5-on-4 for a minute and 20 seconds. Rocco Leone. It's almost inevitable he was going to get himself on the score sheet. He'll get himself back in again. Turn back over towards Ellis Thomas. Down. Will be collected by Alfie Morehouse. Out through Murray. Stretched out long, first to it. There's Chelmsford up towards Morehouse again. He opened up the scoring here. He would like to add on a 5th for Chelmsford up towards Leone. Leone just driving forward, picking a corner again! And it is Snipe City in Sheffield. All you need to do is aim for a top corner and you've got yourself a goal. Chelmsford are in cloud 9.
Goal number 5 for Chelmsford Braves, second of the night, number 29, Rocco Leone. Assisted by 6, Alfie Morehouse. Braves goal number 5, a power play goal for 29. Rocco Leone.
Puck flies into the bench. We'll get a face-off just in front of the Chelmsford seats.
1-6.
Down the boards, McKenzie picks it up down towards Davis. Can't beat his man. Scramble, Orlovsky tries to break through and it does fall to Orlovsky. Orlovsky down the boards, he sits the man down, it hits on him, Jenkins plays it out. Now be chased down through the middle and moved up by Maxim Kazaks. It's almost too easy for Maxim Kazaks. All the way, Maxim Kazaks through the middle, but no one's there. Blythe, his shot, first time gets blocked, second time on net, can't be held on to though. And it scrambles forward and Nottingham are going to need an answer much sooner rather than later. Tavoli McKenzie, he's drawn a penalty. McKenzie, all the way off the post, centred back through, trailing man. He pulls the trigger going to come all the way out to the zone, and it does so. Now they'll pull the netminder and get 6 skater out there. Nottingham just need to slow things down just briefly. Get an extra man out there. Don't panic it. They'll do so now. With Mackenzie. Kittievs will get there. He's shoved off by Charlie Butler. Penalty coming up. Slashing call against Patton Kittievs. Slashing call against Chelmsford's number 10, Patton Kittievs. Nottingham's first chance on a man advantage to get themselves on the board and start rebuilding for what is already looking like a dire situation. Out towards Jaden Thomas. Cross towards Butler. Charlie Butler, his shot gets blocked, and now Chelmsford will be able to clear this down 200 foot of ice. Jaden Thomas will pick up. Mason Newman drops low. He's out to him with his distinctive green tape. Right with skates for Orlovsky. Newman gets himself back in there. Newman, he gets pulled down, or hand stays down by the referee. And we clear that again by Chelmsford. Side go Nottingham. Jaden Thomas, Ristinil tried to bat it out of the air. Chelmsford have responded rather poorly to that, and they'll still clear it down the length of the ice, and Leone is going to give up chase to head to the bench. 50 seconds remain on the man advantage for Nottingham. In the zone, Jaden Thomas will chase. First, it's going to be Alfie Morehouse for Chelmsford. Played round for Travis Fay. He's been beaten at the boards and sent down again by Chelmsford. Charlie Butler putting his rockets on. Trying to go all the way by himself, Charlie Butler. Round the houses, no option there. He plays it round, but slow to it's Nottingham. Up high to Travis Fay. Trying to get it across towards Hunter Davis, but he's just bullied off the puck by Morehouse. And Chelmsford will have to just work it out of his own again. Well, Hunter Davis has done well with a stick, and he gloved down. And eventually will be cleared as Chelmsford go back to full strength. Rather comfortable and confident looking kill by Chelmsford, and why wouldn't it be confident? Have a massive lead and a big hit by Charlie Butler onto Patton Kittievs, who just looks a little bit worse for wear after that. And then pushed aside by Charlie Cade. Travis Fay, down out through the middle. Nottingham tumble over each other trying to get on side. They will do so eventually, but it's only to get a line change in. Caught down out of the air by Tom Heyman. There's a man wide open in the middle, wristed in. Can't hit the target. They're coming. It's a brilliant pass to the man lurking in the back, but getting all over that one in the end was Harley Morgan. He gets himself into the corner and it comes out of the zone, and as Chelmsford scramble over each other, it was Tom Heyman who got himself back. Mackenzie keep it in the blue line, and they're going to have to react quickly because here comes Leone. Great back check there by Tavoli Mackenzie. He gets himself down. Brings the player down. Allen picks it up for Chelmsford, and now Heyman will ride him into the boards. It's given up freely to Leone. Penalty coming up against Chelmsford. And Tavoli Mackenzie. That's going against. It's going to be another Nottingham power play. See what the call is here. A kneeing call.
That was a penalty against the Chelmsford Braves wearing 11. Jacob Martin receives 2 minutes for kneeling. Penalty against the Braves wearing 11. Jacob Martin 2 minutes for kneeling. That penalty was timed at 21 minutes 53 seconds, 2-1-5-3. That will place the Nottingham under-14s on the power play.
So another Nottingham power play. Got a minute and 10 left on it. Seven minutes left in the period, over halfway done in this game, and Nottingham trail by 5. Orlovsky to Newman behind the goal. Bit of footwork gets it in his grasp. Trying to feed it through to the middle, and now just jumping on the body. One of the Chelmsford defencemen now will be cleared up towards the blue line, kept in though by Butler. Wristed back in, across towards Butler. Played back down low, and Nottingham just trying to crash it home, and that'll be turned over to Rocco Leone. He's going to look to get himself going, but he just drags it away too hard. Swiped off him though, and that's poor from Charlie Butler. And if Leone scores here, he's never going to hear the end of that one, and thankfully his teammate Jaden Thomas is there to bail him out of a bit of trouble. Kazakhs. Out in front, and it's the 6th, and Leone's on the board again. Another top shelf shot, and it's seemingly all you need to beat Nottingham. And it's ever so easy into the zone. Defensively, it was lazy. It's not going to go down as short-handed. But Nottingham have absolutely no answer.
Goal number 6, the Chelmsford Braves, a hat-trick goal. The number 29, Rocco Valentino Lenora. Assisted by 17, Maxim Kazak. Braves goal number 6, a hat-trick goal. The number 29, Rocco Valentino Lenora. Assisted by 17, Maxim Kazak. That goal time 24 minutes and 11 seconds.
Nottingham have put one in, it's going to be a scramble afterwards. off the pass of Isaac Jenkins. It took in. A loose puck and Nottingham finally get themselves on the board.
Goal number 1, the Nottingham scored, unassisted, number 38, Lawrence Newman. Nottingham goal number 1, scored, unassisted, number 38, Lawrence Newman. That goal team 15 seconds, 2-5-1-5. That was a penalty against Nottingham.
A bench minor penalty, abuse of the official. I believe that was Josh Heyman who had a few words with the referee. So it's another power play for Chelmsford just after the Nottingham goal. Nottingham though so far trying to come short-handed. It's Travis Fay into the corner. Great move between the legs there for the oncoming Chelmsford forecheck, but Nottingham still clear it down the length of the ice. He'll kill off the first 50 seconds of his Chelmsford power play. With Charlie Butler. He'll get pulled down and into the linesman. Away comes Chelmsford, getting strength in numbers moving forward into the zone. Great stick check, and Theo Thomas. So Jaden Thomas with a great pass out towards Tom Heyman. He tried a fancy move, couldn't cut it between the man. And now Chelmsford find Leone again, who's through one. Coming back fast. Leone tied up by Heyman. It's cut across the face of goal. But Tom Heyman's done well to make that shot awkward for Rocco Leone, who's already a multi-goal scorer of this game. Pushing forward again, all the way. Nottingham just falling asleep in their own zone. They'll eventually sweep it away towards Alfie Morehouse, who's giving it back to Tavola McKenzie. Will happily just sit here and wait for any ounce of pressure. He does not have to do anything here, just killing off seconds, and then it's a wasted pass as they go back to full strength. Long extra power play there as the penalty box attendant has taken a long time to get the Lions player out the box. Final 2 minutes in the second period. Nottingham trail by 5, and they need more answers, and they might have one here. Moving quickly into the zone. Charlie Butler dribbles towards the middle. He'll pick it up round the opposite side to where the puck was played and swiped off him. Rocco Leone gets denied by Jaden Thomas. Butler back again. Great move there. Charlie Butler off the shoulder. Reverse it onto a much bigger man. Doesn't go the way that they would have wanted. And another goal here by Nottingham. They could hope for a 4-goal spell. But they're in a massive slump here. And a 2-on-2 the other way. Offside. Go Chelmsford. Transfer of the lines again entering the zone. Butler. Sorry, Newman picks up. He can't drag it round. A minute to go. And Travis Fay swiped off him. So Chelmsford player loses a stick. The Nottingham players need to try and commit to who gets the puck, and they'll do so. Harley Morgan, bit of space, plays it low, not held on to by Isaac Jenkins. Again, Nottingham try and crash it through. Again, Jenkins still not got it. It's loose, and they still can't put it home. This time they will, and Nottingham have their second on the board. They got it in late in the period. Collins protests for goal.
Goal number 2 for Nottingham, an unassisted goal scored by number 21, Harley Morgan. Goal number 2 for Nottingham, scored unassisted, 21, Harley Morgan. That goal time, 29 minutes, 24 seconds, 2-9, 2-4. And we have a change of netminder for Chelmsford. Please say thank you and goodbye to 64 Isaac Jenkins as we welcome 27 Reggie Morehouse.
Change of netminder following an injury. Reggie Morehouse comes in between the pipes for Chelmsford with 36 seconds to go in the second period. And Nottingham will want to perhaps get a third on the board at the death of the period. Chelmsford want to make things a little bit more difficult. Comes down and Orlovsky will chase. It's picked up by Morehouse foe. Seconds counting down. Nottingham has to shoot. They need to get possession first, though. They're not going to be able to do so, but at least they're not going to concede. That's going to be it for the second period. After 30 minutes, Chelmsford still with a comfortable lead of 6 goals to 2.
At the end of the second period, Chelmsford Braves still in the lead, 6 goals scored. Nottingham, 2 goals. That's all in what's in place in the finals here tomorrow. The grounds will be Chelmsford, will be Nottingham. We'll find out. 15 minutes time. Our coaches head back to centre ice. The Chelmsford Braves lead 6 goals, Nottingham with 2. That all-important place for tomorrow's under-14s national final up for grabs. Are you here cheering on Nottingham? Or are you here cheering on the Chelmsford Braves? One more time, boys for Nottingham! All boys for Chelmsford!
So we're off and away in the third and final period. Nottingham need 4 goals to need an absolute miracle in this final round of 15 minutes. There's a big hit into the boards. Bone quick to his feet though. Time up and out. Back come Nottingham. It's with Charlie Butler. Made a few goals early on. Butler's a man who can do that. Brings it round from there. Both Nottingham's goals come from crashing it in. Out in front. Chance. He misses the net. Orlovsky. Great opportunity and a penalty coming up. It's going to be against Alfie Morehouse. We'll see what this is for. It's both from Mason Newman as well. I'm guessing this will be coincidental roughings. It will be. Nottingham power play chance, trying to crash it through. An early goal here might give them the medicine they need to perk up and push on. They've certainly had their telling off by their coaches. Out in front. Heyman, back door waiting. It's, apologies, 5-on-5 coincidental. And here comes Chelmsford again, all the way through. Off the post, but back. Surely should have been buried.
Penalty against Nottingham, wearing 32. Mason Newman, 2 minutes for roughing. That is coincidental. Against a penalty for the Chelmsford Braves, wearing 6. Alfie Morehouse, 2 minutes for roughing. Penalty against Chelmsford, wearing 6. Alfie Morehouse, 2 minutes for roughing. Both penalties timed at 13 minutes 30 seconds, 3-0. As they are coincidental, they will not show on the clock. And we resume the game 5-1-5. One more time, please show your appreciation for the Nottingham Frontline wearing 45, Charlie Kane. That is a change of deadline for Nottingham as we say goodbye to number 45, Charlie Kane, and welcome onto the ice, number 5, Dylan Elliott.
So Nottingham, then we've got a change in netminder. Back in front is Finn Elliott following an injury to Charlie Cade. Nottingham try and crash it home. They'll collect it at the blue line. Wristed in, it loops awkwardly in and trying to crash it home. Reggie Morehouse scrambling, just gets there. Picked in at the blue line. Wristed back in, looped over. Now we'll scramble again. Morehouse has a player's stick. Nottingham have to be taking advantage of that. Surely they've got to know that Reggie Morehouse is not playing with his stick. Might be able to get it back now, though. He will do so. He thinks about changing it. Well, he will have enough time, and that's a offside any day of the week as Chelmsford just cross over themselves. Play will be called out of zone with 13 minutes remaining in the game. Off the boards, chased down by Hanretti. His first real shift for a showcase player. They think that shot was a little high towards him. Will be cleared out of zone, but collected by Nottingham, who are starting to do everything but score in this period. Great work by Harley Morgan to keep the play rolling. Hanretti just plays it into the corner. Bit of hesitation from Harley Morgan as he lays a hit on and opens up a bit of space as Jude Terry loses control of the puck, sent into the mixer. Falls to the Chelmsford players as the Nottingham forwards were unsighted, kept in by Morgan and sent down low. Chased by Hunter Davis, forces the turnover as the puck's then pushed out of the zone of Isaac Dawson. Now will be cleared out by Chelmsford, and they want a penalty on the hit, not given, so fresh legs out for both sides and they'll set back up. With Roundtree, gives it back up, approaching 10 minutes left. Is there any magic in the Nottingham camp?
You've come in this afternoon dressed as one of the village people. You should know this one.
Face off to try and point it towards Charlie Butler. He's had to hurry back quickly and he uses his body to muscle off Michael Bone from the puck. Now they'll try and come back the other way. Butler stays strong. It's pushed off the puck by Kazaks and it's well won by Ben Spencer. Nottingham still hustling along. Heyman out in front, chance for Nottingham. On the backhand save by Reggie Morehouse. Fantastic stuff. He was screened all the way and it looked like he might have beaten him 5-0. But in the end, it's come off his pads. And Nottingham, who could have had a couple so far this period, we're now cleared out by Chelmsford. Bit of a skating error. Put the panic mode on quickly. Turn over towards Bone and now with Tom Heyman. Down into the corner, it will be collected at the blue line now. Back with Charlie Butler, picked up by Orlovsky. Orlovsky from range and Morehouse just about gets there, they've given it. Well, the goal judges said it was in. And now we'll have a discussion about it. So then after all, it will be a no goal. Face off, won by Nottingham, scrambling out in front. Someone just trying to pull the trigger. Too much panic. Now comes out to the point, sent in on it, but Reggie Morehouse sees him every day of the week. Be held on to again. it scrambles back into the hands of Chelmsford. As we approach the halfway stage in this final period, a reminder we've got 2 more games up for your entertainment this evening. Starting with the Nottingham Lions under-18s, they're in action, the undefeated under-18s North champions will square up against the South runners-up of the Swindon Cougars. Then we end the day's action with the South under-18s champions. As there's a big one-time to rebounds there. Mason Newman tucks it home. And Nottingham within 3. But is it too little, too late? We'll end the day then with the South 18s champions, the Haringey Hounds, versus the Leeds Junior Knights.
Goal number 3 scored by number 32, Mason Newman.
There's a penalty coming. Oh no, just a whistle blowing it dead. And Jaden Thomas just protesting about an elbow to his chin.
That goal time 37 minutes 10 seconds. 3-7.
Nottingham still need 3 in half a period. I think a bit of hesitation from players there, thinking that it might be blown dead. Space for Mason Newman. He's held on to. There's a bit of taunting there by Mason Newman. Nottingham pulling their netminder. With 7 minutes to go. Well, this is certainly an adventurous strategy there from Nottingham. I think they know they're dominating the flow of the game now, although this could be deadly. They're going to have to get back quickly, and well in there by JJ Thomas. Son of the head coach, and you can see why he's also captain with that effort, but they're going to have to win the puck back very quickly. That's a long, long time to be without your netminder. I think they can sense that Chelmsford are just a little bit tired. Butler, Nottingham, 6 on 5, probably for the rest of the game. The shot just gets held onto by Morehouse. Backhand quickly was Alice Wynne Thomas. Long time shot goes well out of play as that one hit the stars. Nottingham still remain 6 on 5. Mason Newman out in front, pushing forwards. Harley Morgan straight into the chest. And now we're going to get some afters. Nottingham will put the netminder in as they have a penalty now.
Penalty against Nottingham, wearing 98, Travis Lee-Fay receives 2 minutes for slashing.
Travis Lee-Fay gets 2 minutes for slashing, and Nottingham, their time to get these 3 goals is dwindling down. Big hit through neutral ice. Nottingham stay. The netminder in the net now. Can't be kept in at the blue line. Chelmsford have their first bit of possession for a long time. Heavy touch there from Harley Morgan, and now Nottingham shuts off just briefly. They have to start working to get that puck back. And Chelmsford are just happy to play the puck down, save their energy. As they've unfortunately iced the puck. I think on this next minute, Nottingham need a short-handed goal to consider themselves back in this game at all. First off, they've got to not concede another shot. Don't want a penalty, not given. They'll play on. Seems Kazak's trying to get hustled off the puck. Stand strong and be a scramble to get the puck. No one out. Do so. Charlie Butler can't turn it over towards Nottingham though.
Nottingham are back to full strength.
Orlovsky. Nottingham back to full strength. Whilst it's a good kill, they've got nothing else to show for it right now. It's what they need. Both sides just look that little bit more tired now. The scrappy, sloppy brand of hockey being played as Jude Terry breaks now. Cross towards Platin Kitievs. JJ Thomas muscles him off the puck. They'll try and collect it at the blue line. Big hit and a penalty coming up. JJ Thomas going, I think. sat by Charlie Butler. So another power play for Chelmsford to help them see out the rest of this game. Collins keeps it at the blue line for Chelmsford. It's an abuse and official call going. Another bench penalty for that. A good scramble save. Full stretch scramble in the Nottingham net for Finn Elliott. He's just trying to get anything onto it. Now it's going to be a few cross checks in the back there. Jaden Martin. That will break free. Got less than 3 minutes to find 3 goals. It doesn't look likely at all. That Chelmsford need to do is play a bit in their zone, see the game out. They're not going to do that. They want another one, and they nearly did. Called for Elliott for a good save there at the end. Sent down the length of the ice. Be played out by Chelmsford. Mason Newman takes a tumble into the goal. Clears it out, moves it down in towards Nottingham territory, picked back up by Roundtree. Out to the box to go 5-on-5. Do they pull the netminder again? Need to get possession back first and calm it down. To Butler. Just send it in on net. It's loose, but Mason Newman has 2 bodies in front of him. He can't put it home. Final minute is going to be a 1-on-0 chance. Surely it's 1-on-1. He's got past. penalty coming up. It's going to be a tripping call, and Nottingham will finish the game down a man. And you can't really argue that call. Just a frustration setting in.
Penalty against Nottingham, wearing 25 to
Tim McKenzie in the box for tripping.
Against Nottingham, wearing 25 to McKenzie, 2 minutes for tripping. That penalty time of 44 minutes, 3 seconds for 4-0-3.
Chelmsford comfortably in then to face the Leeds Junior Knights. A rematch of last year's under-14s final. Slightly different looking teams, but Chelmsford certainly last year took it to Leeds until the final period. The grinding down that Leeds like to do was done by Chelmsford, or was done by Leeds rather. And Chelmsford put another one in to scramble. The goals that just look similar to the Nottingham goals. Scrambled in with 19 seconds to go. Chelmsford have their 7th. And in what has just been an absolute battering for the ages. One may argue an upset. And Nottingham just looked lifeless against the Chelmsford side, which got to this stage last year, but significantly weaker. They're going to count it down. The high South seed is through to the final. You can't fault the effort, you can't fault the class. Chelmsford have dismantled the Nottingham Lions 7 goals to 3. Up next, under 18s action in about 20 minutes time.